Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how I created this unit. I'm showing you guys how I colored, how I installed. I'm doing the whole shebang. So let's get right into this video. This hair is from Celie Hair. It's an AliExpress vendor, and this is their 613. And the longest length is what I requested. So this is 28 inches, and the frontal, I believe the longest they had was just 20 inches. So I'm just showing you guys how I keep my lace from tinting or coloring. I just use the Got to Be Glue Gel freeze spray, and then I also use the gel. So I apply the gel first, and then I'll put the freeze spray over the top. I do at least 2 layers of that, and it keeps it from coloring the lace or tinting the lace. So I'm using colors Moonlight, Sapphire, Azure, and Lime Green. And of course I'm going to be mixing a little bit of my conditioner when adding the color. So yeah, I'm just showing you guys how the wig turned out. So I'm going to be using Moonlight first, and like I stated previously, I'm going to mix that with a little bit of conditioner, and I'm just going to apply it to the roots. Now, one thing that I did learn with doing this, I should have worked in the blue with the comb. So I should have took a comb after applying the Moonlight color and just comb through it, because it's gonna make your ombre look more flawless to me. So when you apply the dye, you need to take a comb right after and just comb through it, so that you don't have any blunt lines or anything like that. That is something that I wish I would have done. And you'll kind of see what I'm talking about, like kind of towards the back of my head. I didn't do a very good job of blending it so that it would just go smoothly into the next color, but you guys will kind of see that. So I'm just going to speed it up because it's pretty, self-explanatory. Just apply it to the roots. And you don't have to worry about where it's touching on the lace. Like, it will not color the lace because you already prevented that by putting the gel and the Got to Be Glue free spray. So you're good on that part. So that's pretty much it with the frontal, and now I'm just going to do the back. So as you can see, I'm kind of working it in that color with my comb, but I should have did that as I was applying. So I'm taking the Azure that was mixed with the conditioner, and I'm just working that in. I didn't use the Sapphire because I just felt like it wasn't necessary, and it wasn't a big blue color transformation to me. So I decided that I just went with the Moonlight, the Azure, and the Lime Green in that order. I did not use the Sapphire. I felt like it was just unnecessary. So I'm just working in the Azure, which I think this color is super, like, it's just so bomb. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. I wouldn't mind making a wig that color from root to end, just because it's just a beautiful, beautiful color. So I'm just working that in. And the biggest tip that I can give you is make sure you take your comb, which I started to do here, and make sure you comb through it so that it will just evenly, smoothly ombre. And that's kind of what you want. You don't want any blunt lines. So I'm just working that in. And I did the back, but the back I was a little more lazy, and it did not turn out as good in the back to me. I could tell like it just wasn't as smooth. So the biggest tip I can say is take your time, comb as much as you can as you go, and you won't have any problems. So now I'm just cutting and I'm styling this hair. I felt like the hair was like too long and too thick, or it was just too much hair for it to be that length. So I'm just chopping it up, throwing in some long layers, and that is pretty much it with just the styling of this video. I had recently curled this hair and my air conditioning broke, and so it got really hot, and so the curls that I had actually took the time to do, they fell, and I was so mad. So yeah, I actually will have to style this hair on camera now, and the footage of me curling this hair, I didn't even add it into this video because the hair was ruined after my air had broke. So yeah, so I'm just cutting and cutting and cutting, and we're gonna get into installing the unit. I'm taking my Ghost Bond glue and I'm just applying it to my hairline. So one thing that I'm learning about the Ghost Bond glue, it's actually better if you try not to get it in your hair. The only part that it's okay if it gets in your hair is really on the sides, because the sides are so much harder to lay down and stay. But when it comes to like your actual hairline, you kind of want to avoid getting it in your hair. This will ensure that you won't have any damage when removing it. So when I remove this glue from my hairline, I literally just take alcohol, 91% alcohol, and I apply it to get it removed off of my skin and off the wig without damaging the wig or my hairline. Another tip with wearing lace frontals, don't wear them all the time. I'm the first to say that. If you notice with girls on Instagram or YouTube who wear lace frontals, they wear them, but then they also give their hair a break from them at the same time, and that's how you're able to keep your edges healthy and not damage them. If you're wearing lace frontals every day and you're not giving your hair, you know, a break, then you can expect damage. So I've been able to wear lace fronts on and off without damaging my hairline, and really it just takes, you know, switching it up. You have to switch between, you can switch between a closure wig and a lace front wig. That's pretty much what I do. When I want to go extra out, like out of my way to look bomb, I'll do a lace frontal, but if it's like everyday, day to day, I'll do a closure wig. So I highly recommend that. If you're new to wigs and all of that, start with a lace closure, and then you can always do like a lace front when you want to be extra and stuff like that. Really, like lace fronts to be used for special occasions, not everyday wear. I cannot stress that enough, because I've watched a few horror stories on YouTube of girls damaging their edges, damaging their skin around their face. Girl, it's just a hot mess. So you really cannot neglect the real you under all of this crap, okay? That includes makeup. I'm preaching right now, so pay attention. I'm just kidding. You gotta love the girl underneath all of this. Like, it's fun to transform yourself over and over again, but the reality is you need to love who you are without all this crap, okay? I love me a good wig, and I love me a good brow, a good lippy, oh, and some really bomb lashes. But at the end of the day, I am okay with taking all this stuff off, and you need to be okay too. So let's get back to this transformation. You guys have seen me do this so many times. So I'm just applying the Ghost Blonde. Oh, I can't even talk. I'm applying the Ghost Bond glue, and I'm just using my little brush here to work it in. Now, when it comes to your size, like I said, it's okay to get the glue into your hair because that's going to help it stick more. So yeah, the reason why I've been using the Ghost Bond glue is because it's just quicker. Okay, that whole other process, it takes forever. But honestly, the other process with the Got2b glue gel and the Got2b glue spray, it's actually better for your hair. So you decide, okay? So I'm just gonna lay that down. And I'm just gonna hold it down. And sometimes if I have extra lace, I'll just cut it off with my scissors. Because some of y'all be having y'all lace fronts on y'all forehead, and that's not cute. You need to be able to put 2 fingers between your eyebrows and your hairline. That's how I always measure. If it's too far down, then you need to cut it back. Or you need to pull it back. So I'm just making sure it's glued down. You can do baby hair, you don't have to. So I went and put on some makeup, you know, to speed up the process. I didn't want this video to be any longer, so I did not do my whole makeup routine on camera. But if you follow me on Instagram, I did go on Instagram live and I did my makeup on there with you guys. So always check out my live videos because I'll do them, you know, every now and then. If I'm recording that day, I'll record myself applying my makeup if I'm not gonna make a video about it, so a YouTube video about it. So I am just recurling my hair. So like I stated, my air had broke, and so I had already curled this hair, but the curls fell, the humidity in here got to it, and so it just really ruined my curls. So typically when I am curling my hair like this, I'll add sexy hairspray, big sexy hairspray, and you know, it will hold it or whatever. But because I had already applied sexy hairspray to my hair, I'm not adding any more. Like, it should have enough hairspray in it to where it will hold and it will thicken up and it will be, you know, voluptuous with volume and all of that. So you guys are not seeing me use hairspray in these clips because it's already been applied to my hair. So just a little FYI. Whenever you want body and you want curls with weave, you definitely need hairspray. I like big sexy hair. I mean, you could use the free spray from Got2b glue gel. It's your choice. Whatever you want, honey, okay? So I'm just curling and curling. And honestly, I'm just being, you know, quick. I'm being lazy. I'm not really trying to be too cute with it, okay? And yeah, this pretty much completes this tutorial. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. How do you feel about this color? How do you feel about this color? I really stepped out of my comfort zone and I did something completely different. And I'm glad I did because I learned a lot. So definitely give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this, tutorials like this. So this is how the hair turned out. I think it turned out super cute. The only con that I have regarding this hair is that it does shed a lot. It sheds more than I would like, but it's so beautiful, y'all. It's thick, it's luscious, it's just gorgeous, and I felt like the color took very well, and I really love this hair. I love this hair. I had to pluck the hairline on this frontal. The hairline is super thick. This frontal is super thick. This hair overall is super thick, but I still feel like it turned out really well. So comment down below what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, give it a thumbs up, share. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.